Okay, so what we're doing here is that this is now just 17:30 and the sun has come out. So what I'm going to do, at 17:38 and 47 seconds there will be a pass of the International Space Station in front of the sun. I know this from the transitfinder.com website. Unfortunately, although we're in lockdown, this happens right outside my house, so I don't have to go anywhere doing unnecessary travel or anything like that. So let's have a look at the setup here. We've got, first of all, my little 400mm scope. Now that's a bit short for getting the whole sun in, so what I've done actually is I've put a 2x converter in here. This is the arrangement here. We've got a T-mount of Sony alpha type, and that means I've got a 2x Minolta AF converter there, and then a converter from that to micro four thirds, and a little extension tube to get the focus right, and then my Lumix GX80 mirrorless camera on the back, and that is a 4K video camera. On the front of the scope I've fitted it with a little Barda solar filter that makes everything nice and safe, because obviously you need to reduce the light from the sun a great deal to avoid burning holes in the sensor and eyesight damage and all that sort of stuff. And then it's a really simple alt-azimuth mount, an Skywatcher AZ3, which is really good for what we're going to do. So now I've set the alarm to 17:38, and it will tell me when the space station's about to come, and then I will start filming in 4K 30 frames per second and see what we get. Okay, filming the sun, making sure I've definitely got that important top section in. If I lose a bit of the bottom, it doesn't matter because that's not important. Okay, the first thing we need to do here is to extract the still images from the video that we just made there. So I've imported this into, this is on VLC Player, and what we do here, I'll do a couple of frames just to show you, but we'll go through, actually I won't overwrite the ones I've done, but we use the key E, the shortcut key E, steps through the video one frame at a time. So we'll do that. We should start to see the space station come in. There it is. There's the first frame with the space station on it, and we can follow these through. I won't save them again because I've done those once, but here, so you just keep pressing the E key, steps through the video one frame at a time, and you can see there that that's the space station crossing the sun. And there's actually 54 frames there. I would save them out using just pressing this button down here. The camera button will save that as a file, but I've already done that. So what we'll do now, we'll go and have a look at what we've got here. This is looking at the Farstone image viewer. So here's my pictures here. If I fire those up, see now they're individually saved as PNG files, and that's there gives you the same view of all that. Right, and what I do is I select these from this view. Oops, here we are. Here we go. Right, if I select all of my PNG files that I've saved out there, okay, and what I do next is I drag them, drag all these down into star stacks, drop here, and there's now a list there. Now, an important thing here, I'm interested not in lightening the frames, but actually in darkening them. So this here, blend mode, darken. Okay, right, so we've got these 54 pictures in here, and we're going to run the process. Now watch this, because this is fun. There we go. See those adding up perfectly. we are, so that's the image, 54 images processed in half a minute. Okay, so I can then, I'll save that. I won't do it because I've already done it, but there we go. And then what I do, I actually take that into Photoshop Elements and apply some color correction to it. And here we go. Voila!